Welcome everybody to another fantastic episode of Latif's Inspired. Today I'm going to show you a very authentic Bangladeshi Sylheti dish called a Shatkora ghost. Beef Shatkora, basically cooked with a certain vegetable. It's like a lemony, citrusy, sweet, tangy, slight bitter, fantastic umamis in flavour, and in the Sylhet region it's by far probably one of the most popular dishes on any menu and most households. So if you've got a special occasion, weddings, functions, family get-togethers, this dish is one of the main sort of dishes that people look forward to, which is called the Shatkora Buna Ghost curry. I have asked my auntie to cook it for me because she is by far one of the best cooks, and I've been very fortunate to live with my mum and my auntie, and they've just helped me learn most of my craft, and I get inspiration from them, and I'm quite fortunate, especially with this lockdown, and sorry about my DIY haircuts and so on, but it is what it is, and we're trying our best, and hopefully we come towards the end and we're still alive, so that's the most important thing. But I really wanted to have this dish, and I said to her, can you cook that dish for me on the channel? And she's very shy to come onto it anyway, but I think she's getting used to it, and I'm reaping all the benefits because I'm learning. As a chef, it's always good to learn something new, although you think you're a know-it-all, but when you see it from somebody who's been doing it every day, day in, day out, and you learn something from them every time. And the tips they give you is invaluable, hopefully myself, and then obviously for yourself, because we're all on this journey from this channel, and it's growing, it's amazing. And I think with this episode, I think it's going to go and hit 100,000, and I'm overwhelmed and I don't know what to do. I can't even celebrate because of this lockdown, but it is what it is. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart to everybody, and I love you all, and it's an amazing dream come true. So thank you very much, and we look forward to this amazing special dish, hopefully to celebrate this special occasion, get that 100k guys. Thank you very much, and I'll show you the recipe with my beautiful lovely auntie. Bismillah. Right, we've got the pan is heated up on a high heat. Now we're going to add some vegetable oil. That's 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil that's just gone in. And to this oil, when it's heated up, we're going to add some Garam Massala. So that was about 4 or 5 cardamom pods, 1, 2, 3, about 3 or 4 small bay leaf, and about 3 or 4 cinnamon sticks, which is the casia bark. So the oil is heated up nicely. Now we're going to add some garlic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 9 cloves of garlic just gone in as it is. So what we're going to do is this is going to sort of roast and soften up, and she's going to mash it up with the onions. So now we're adding freshly chopped ginger. So that was the ginger that's gone in. That was about one inch cube of ginger. You can add a little bit more if you wish, 1.5 inches, no problem. But minimum, try about 1 inch cubed. You need a nice garlic and ginger flavour for the buna. The fragrance that's coming out is absolutely gorgeous. Now we're going to add some onions. This is about 3 small onion that we've just diced up. Bismillah. So we're going to need the onions to soften up. And we're going to add some salt. It's about 1 kg of meat, so 2 teaspoons of salt gone in. And if we need more, we'll add more, but I think 2 teaspoons is perfectly fine. So it's not too oily because the beef is going to release quite a lot of oil, to be honest with you. It's quite a fatty meat, so we don't want it to be too oily. So cooking on a medium-high heat. We just want the onions to soften up. Now, this is one of my favourite ingredients. This is the beef. Look at this, lovely, gorgeous beef. This is about 1 kg. It's about 1 kg of beef brisket, which is the Sina. Bangladeshi people love Sina. Yeah, we really enjoy this as a nation, the beef meat. So that's going in. You can see the pieces of fat. There you go. This is a very fatty piece. There you go. That's actually a chunk of fat. That's going to release some flavour. The bones are nice and gelatinous. And then obviously the meaty meat. So it gives us a nice mix. This dish is very, very popular dish because we're going to be cooking it with the shatkora. And Bangladeshi people love the shatkora, especially Sylheti people. Any events or occasions, this dish is always on the menu. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. There you go. Now we're going to put the lid on and cook this out. Right, the meat has been cooking away for the last about 20 to 23, 24 minutes. And the water has released from the meat, the beef that is. Now we're going to add quite a lot of spices. This is traditionally a Buna dish, so there's plenty of spices over here. So we have got 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 4 teaspoons of coriander powder, 2 teaspoons of general curry powder, 3 teaspoons of the Kashmiri dry chili powder, 1 teaspoon of the cumin powder, and half a teaspoon of the Garam Massala. So we're just going to add that in. There you go. This is going to be a nice thick masala. So that's why there's plenty of spices. So now we're going to buna the meat and the spices on a low gas. So give this a nice mix, everything's mixed properly. Put the lid on and cooking it on a medium-low heat and let the masalas penetrate the beef. Right, it's been about half an hour cooking time. We put the spices in about 5 minutes ago, or just over 5 minutes. The meat has, the meat softened up quite nicely, and we've been cooking since the spice gone in, because what happens is it tends to stick to the bottom, so we had to give it a mix every few minutes. And now the masala is cooked, the meat has tenderized, and we're going to add some water. Now we're just going to add a general mug of water, so just your coffee cup. Bismillah. So we just use one general mug of water, and what's going to happen is it's going to help the masala and the beef to cook. And once this water sort of thickened up, I'm going to put the lid on and cook this out for a further, until the water just slowly evaporates. So we're just going to add, it's just been a few minutes since we add the water, and she's just adding the shatkora. Let me actually show you. This is the fresh shatkora that we just sliced up and put into the fridge. So it was frozen, and we just put it in a bit of water, and just there you go. It's softened up beautifully. So that's gone in. So how many pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 of these pieces have gone in. So this is going to release some amazing citrusy, fruity flavour. It's unbelievable, unique in flavour. Most Indian restaurants these days are using Shatkora dishes. So if you go and have a lamb Shatkora, chicken Shatkora, you'd get this amazing flavour. But this specific dish, you won't. No restaurant can come close to this. This is an authentic, traditional beef Shatkora cooked with the Sina meat, and the Bengali household favourite, like I said. So the colours are coming beautifully. In fact, I'm going to show you. There you go. Look at this. Amazing, meaty, beefy flavours. Look at the colours. Absolutely beautiful. Now we're going to cook this until everything's softened up, and it's going to take another. Well, we're just going to wait for this liquid to reduce, and we're going to add the last bit of liquid towards the end. So 35 minutes cooking time and a little bit more left. So we're going to cook this. So on a medium to slow gas, cook it out until the water reduces slightly. The beef is cooking away. Amazing fatty meat. Beautiful. সুন্দর লাগে না সুন্দর কালার হয়েছে না lovely colors. There's lots of masala, so it's going to be nice, thick, flavoursome. Beautiful. There you go. As you can see, the sauce has thickened up, the oil has risen to the top. So the onions have softened up beautifully, mushy, so it's coming to a nice thick sauce. You can almost eat this now, to be honest with you, but it needs a further cooking time. So far we've been cooking it for about 40 minutes or so, and now we're going to add a mug of water shortly. So we're just going to add a mug of water, boiling hot water. I think we need a bit more. So that's 2 mugs of water. There you go. Now we're going to give this a nice mix. And this is the last part of the cooking. So we're going to wait for some of the sauce to reduce down. And we're going to simmer this down for another. About 10 minutes or so. Should on a medium gas. Cook it out on a medium gas for another 10 minutes. Let the sauce become thicken up, and all the other ingredients have softened up beautifully. So we're going to put the lid on and let this cook out. Yep, she's just taking out the cardamom. I know people enjoy the cardamom, but once you bite into it, it's not your best friend, let's just say. But the fragrance and the flavour of the cardamom is absolutely beautiful. Put the lid on and let this simmer away for 10 minutes. Beef curry is bubbling away. Beautiful. About 5-10 more minutes left of cooking time, then it'll be ready. I'm going to add some coriander now. I'll go put the lid on and let this simmer away for 5-10 more minutes, and it'll be ready. Curry's ready. Lovely oil has risen to the top. There you go. And now we're going to give this a nice little mix to show you. There you go. The meat is tender enough, but it still has a nice little bite to it. There you go, looking beautiful. Now once again, this is a very traditional Bangladeshi beef curry, and if you've enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fantastic videos on this channel. And thank you so much for the support, really appreciate it.